Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for a liftoff. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead their football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Fast motion from the offense. And midfield, he's going to move. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Welch. Shows him the stiff arm. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We'll repeat. Down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle.
Oh, good pick. que
makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that way to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your play.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
But last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Miller. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They torch this defense with an explode. He's going for the big play. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Bucks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he got loose, it was all over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting you back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their hands out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing some.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Colorado. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. Just plowing down the field. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Just buried it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They go to the ground. Running through contact. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bucks! They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Butler. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. The Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. leaves it with the back. He makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. At the 35, just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. In plus territory, not really much of a decision to make there. They had to go for it, and it paid off.
Yeah, they know points are going to be at a premium in this game, so they're going for it here, no doubt. Nice job picking up the first and now putting a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. See if the offense can overcome it. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Buffaloes are on the move. He's got it again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on second down. On the move, it's good. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's straight. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense ready for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's looking to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Colorado! The defense takes matters into their own hands. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to get in the end zone again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession. They wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the lofts one high indeed. Makes
What are you doing?
on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party. The consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. That's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the done.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by...
Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home.
Nice. Nice.